Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the end, well, not the annual, but the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh 2015 Yu-Gi-Oh Millennium, I said Yu-Gi-Oh twice, Yu-Gi-Oh Millennium Duels Tournament. Okay, cool, I got this. Welcome, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever IG 2015 Yu-Gi-Oh Millennium Duels Tournament, featuring your host, Dgamer119, that is me, and INFERN0 DUCK.
And that is me, Quack Quack, hello everybody.
That is Sir Quackington person here. Anyway, for those of you that doesn't know, or that doesn't know exactly what we're doing here, lately after season 1 ended of Infinite Guardian, we had been slowing down on Infinite Guardian content, obviously, except for the first week of April, the first or second week of April, since that was IG week. But anyway, after season 1, we didn't really have that many pictures being released because the ending semester of college was happening up, and our artists are both in college, so there hasn't been that much drawings or pictures, whatever. Then also, season 2 has been slow on content, or not really content, but being done and all that stuff, because Reaper's a senior in high school right now, and I have a job and everything, so me and him are like trying to balance out everything. Another thing, the podcast obviously, yeah, whatever. Obviously, the podcast has stopped because the episodes have stopped. There is no more episodes or anything. So with IG content being slowed down, we had to come up with some idea. And my idea was to have a community part of IG where we would like play games and all that stuff, host game nights or play other games, and you guys can watch that happen or not. So the first ever community game thing that we are doing, that now INFERN0 DUCK is a community game leader for IG, is the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. This was actually really fun to do. We did all the duels. How many duels was it? I believe it was 8 duels. Yeah, 8 duels in all. 8, yeah. So it was really fun to do, and the outcome was really cool and surprising.
Unexpected, some people might say.
Yeah, it was really unexpected. But right now, obviously you guys wouldn't know what we're talking about because no one knows exactly how we duel. So it's pretty cool.
Indeed.
What else before we actually start this duel? Any thoughts, INFERN0 DUCK, before we start?
Be prepared to see people go through stress and anguish and, you know, things that you probably can imagine them going through, because this is an intense
Friendships
tournament.
were broken after the duels. Friendships
Things
collapsed.
were said that cannot be
People
unsaid.
But me and Duck here will be commentating over it, which is going to be really cool because we can use our commentary voice on it. It's going to be awesome.
We'll also be commentating over our matches. So
yeah, we're going to be commenting over our matches. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. The first duel, Duel 1, Dgamer119 versus IIJespeRII, begin!
And now here we have the first test of the duelists game is to pick an option out of 3. Jesper wins! The first victory!
Jesper wins! The first victory of many!
Who knows what will happen? We will find out! Do. The players are now drawing their hands.
Oh, Jesper do. He had set one.
So Dgamer, how do you think this will work out?
Honestly, I have no idea. Even though it's my duel, I lost all memory of this duel. Jesper seems to have a very good defense with all the trap and spell cards he has in his zone.
You must be waiting for yourself to do something foolish.
Indeed. Can Dgamer counteract Jesper's position at the moment? Oh, and he activated a spell card, Double Cyclone.
The first move, if anything. Now what this card lets you do is select one from your side and another on the other to destroy both of those cards.
It seems like Jesper destroyed Dgamer's Needle Wall. Needle Wall is a very good trap card that allows you, every standby phase, to roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 if it lands on it. There's actually 5 zones on the monster's field and stuff. If it lands on a 1, whichever monster card's on a 1 field, on a 1 monster zone, looking from the, well, from my perspective, it's the right to the left. Whichever one's on the 1, which is the right side, or which is the left side, I mean, that card gets destroyed immediately. If it lands on a 6, then it gets re-rolled and all that stuff.
And Dgamer makes a move, and will destroy a spell or trap card. It was a trap card.
Strike Slash.
And the fields are looking pretty similar, apart from Dgamer has the back row defense at the moment, giving him the initial advantage.
We're already up to turn 3 and Jesper's move is now here. He is sacrificing a monster to summon some monster I can't pronounce.
Tethy's Goddess of Light.
2400 attack points, attacking Elemental Prisma. The gamer counters with negate attack.
Until next round, Dgamer is safe.
But how far would that get him? Seems like the gamer had set a monster and changed his Prisma to defense position.
That gives Jesper the ability to go on the full offense here.
This duel seems pretty interesting, but I mean, it all matters who makes the first damage to the life points. Black Pendant, oh my gosh, the equipped spell that when it gets destroyed it inflicts 500 life points to your opponent.
But not only that, it gives the selected monster 500 extra attack points.
That tells this monster is a lot stronger than before.
And the first death.
Chaos and Master. The gamer's hand does not look so good.
Not even a set or summon or anything? What is he thinking?
Already using Sparks to inflict 200 damage on the gamer.
It's not looking good for Dgamer.
Not at all. Now the gamer's field is
empty.
completely clear. What is the outcome? Apparently the gamer had Duel field spell. And of course it's activating that field spell. Yami actually increases the attack points and defense of all fiend and spellcaster monsters by 200. And it lowers fairy type monsters by another 200. It seems like it actually did something to the Tethy's Goddess of Light.
That's small fry considering that Dgamer's field is empty.
Indeed. Oh, the gamer's about to take a really bad blow right now. Ooh, 2,700 life points.
That would leave a bruise.
Seems like Jesper's doing really good. Only one spell or trap card. How will the gamer come out of this situation?
To be honest, I don't think he can. He's not looking in a good shape right now.
You're right, he's not. This is really bad.
Unless that face down can support him. A direct attack.
And apparently the gamer countered it with Shadow Spell. Shadow Spell, if you guys do not know, decreases the attacking monster by 700 attack points. And it cannot attack or change its battle position while that card is faced up.
That is a safe move.
So the gamer is safe this round. If Jesper would have summoned another monster if he was able to, then he would still be able to do some damage to the gamer.
Another defensive move.
The gamer, once again, Swords of Forbidden Light. If you guys don't know what that does, for 3 turns, for 3 of your opponent's turns actually, you are safe from attacks.
And battle damage. Which at this stage is a good thing for Dgamer.
Indeed it is. What is Jesper's next move?
He's got his thinking hat on. It's a good hat.
Indeed. Well, it's more like a helmet, but I mean, that's fine
Wow.
too.
At least it's not a dunce hat.
True. And he uses Twister, but paying 500 life because he destroyed one faceless spell trap. He destroyed Swords of Revealing Light.
It's not looking good for Dgamer now.
Not at all, but Jesper did not summon a monster, so he still can't attack. The gamer finally got his first monster he can summon, and he summons Bowblader. Bowblader is a very special card indeed. But he did not attack with it.
Well, he cannot technically attack because the attack points of Tethy's Goddess of Lights is higher than Bullblader.
But if you actually know Bowblader's effect, even if it does attack a monster, it does not. If you activate its effect, it does not lose the opponent, or not the opponent. The user does not lose life points, and both cards are destroyed immediately.
Who would have
If the
known?
attack points, if the attack points are higher than Bowblader's. Jesper tried to attack, but he forgot about Shadow Spell on the field.
The only way Jesper can really win at the moment is by getting rid of that trap.
It seems like the card that the game used magical. What was that card? Wow.
Magical Pendant.
No, not Magical Pendant. It was that one card where you can like bring back some cards from your hand and put it in your deck.
Oh, I did not see that move.
I did, but I forgot the card's name. Anyway, that Earthbound Immortal came back inside the gamer's hand. Just his luck, right? Just his luck.
How do you see the hand?
Here is Bowblader's effect. 2000 defense. Usually the opponent that's attacking, or the user that's attacking, loses life points, but not in this time. Not this time.
What will Jesper do now? He's really building up his defensive zone.
He is sacrificing Tethys, the goddess of light,
A good move.
and summoning Des Volstagoth.
Oh my, that dragon
Of
looks
course.
like he can do some serious damage.
And the gamer's chaining with Black Pendant to use Bottomless Trap Hole. It destroys it immediately and banishes it. Well, of course, the gamer loses 500 life points because of Black Pendant.
A small sacrifice, I think, in this situation.
Indeed it is, but now Jesper's monster zone is fully wide open. Will the gamer go for the attack? And the gamer uses Black Pendant, oh my goodness!
It's like he took a lesson out of Jesper's books.
And he's going for it! He's going for the direct attack!
Will it go through?
It went through 2100 life points. Jesper lost, but the gamer still only has 4600 life points, while Jesper has 5400.
The match is still young. Anything can happen at this point. Both players have above 40 cards in their deck. You don't count that out until they have no cards left.
It's the 22nd turn. Is the gamer gonna go for another attack? No, he's not. He's ending his phase.
Perhaps he's just seeing what Jesper can do.
And Jesper summoned Amazoness Fighter. The user of Amazoness Fighter takes no battle damage involving that card.
That is a good defensive move.
Indeed it is. Is the gamer going to attack the Amazoness? No, he is not.
Is Dgamer showing mercy to the opponent?
I have no idea, but I mean, I guess he's trying to be kind of cautious with all the spell and trap cards Jesper has.
If that was me in there, I'd go in full on.
Full on.
Watermelon.
An Amazoness Fighter sacrificed
For a
to
face
set a
down.
monster.
How curious. I hope we get to see what that was.
Indeed. What is the gamer's next move? He summons Command Knight. Every face-up warrior type monster, including Command Knight, gains 400 attack points for just a warrior type monster being on the field.
I don't think that Bullblader needed any more attack points, but well, there he is with more.
Yep, with 2,500 attack points now. Pretty impressive. And it was 30,000 your white turtle. Interesting.
That is a very old turtle.
Very, very old turtle.
With the attack points of it will not help in this situation.
Not at all. Jesper used Shadow Spell. It seems like everything is switched.
The tables have turned.
This was very familiar. I remember Dgamer using Shadow Spell on a monster that had a black pendant, and now Jesper's using Shadow Spell on a monster that had a black pendant.
It's a sense of deja vu, some would say.
Indeed it is.
What will Dgamer do?
Dgamer's going for everything! He's sacrificing both monsters!
To summon
For
what?
Earthbound Immortal Kakapakapoo! That's a really funny name. And of course, Black Pendant. Jesper loses 500 life points.
This is not looking good for Jesper now.
Well, look at the Earthbound Immortal. It gained 200 more attack points because of that field spell Yami.
Did it need more attack points?
Not at all, since its initial was 3,000 attack points immediately.
It's attacking the opponent directly.
What is this? Oh, that is right. Every Earthbound Immortal, every single one can attack your opponent directly. But it can only be summoned if there is a field spell on the field. So if that field spell disappears, the Earthbound Immortal gets destroyed immediately.
How will Jesper get out of this? His turtle is not looking good.
His turtle's not even the problem.
You're right, it's that giant Earthbound Immortal.
Exactly.
Just the size of it is making me shiver.
It's really funny how that Earthbound Immortal was actually inside Dgamer's hand originally when they first started the duel.
It's like he knew he would have it in the future.
And it seemed like he got a really good card.
Dgamer can officially end this in one turn.
Will he end this? And one other thing about Earthbound Immortals is that Earthbound Immortals also have a certain special effect that makes them very unique from other Earthbound Immortals. I believe there are 7 in total. This one is the astronaut one, Kakapakapoo. And the one inside Dgamer's hand is the monkey one. I forgot exactly what its name.
Magical
and Jesper
hats.
tries to counter with magical hats. You want to explain this card, Duck?
Well, Magical Hat is a trap card that lets you select up to 2 spell or trap cards from your deck and put them in face-down defensive position on your monster's field. But I don't think Jesper has remembered the effect of that Earthbound Immortal. It can attack directly.
Indeed it can. I think Jesper forgot during his duel with Dgamer.
I think the size of that monster is making his brain go ouch.
If anyone has ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, you know that the size of this monster is humongous. And of course, attacking directly! Is Jesper has any defensive moves?
I don't think he can do anything at this point.
No, he does not! Dgamer wins the duel!
What a turnout!
What a turnout. Dgamer with 214 points at the end and just with only 82.
Well, that puts Jesper into this sort of standby phase of the tournament, and Dgamer moves on to the main phase for the next duel.
What an incredible duel.
Who is dueling next?
Dgamer was on the ropes, I must admit. He was on the ropes.
Well, towards the beginning, he was definitely a bit shaky, but then it suddenly turned around for him.
Oh, well, since the duel's over, I guess I can stop talking about myself in third person. That duel was really, really crazy. I literally thought I was gonna lose. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. It was really, really, really insane.
It definitely looked a bit iffy when you had literally no monsters on the field and there was only one. Well, it was Jesper's monsters, but
Yeah, like when I kept drawing like Earth, like Elementary Neos, and then my Earthbound Immortals, I'm like, oh my god, I need a monster I can actually summon. It was very scary. Oh my gosh. But then I got Bullblader, and it was really good. Then Black Pendant really helped me out as well.
well, there's always good. You gotta believe in the heart of your deck.
Indeed, believe in the heart of the cards, and that's exactly what I did. My Earthbound Immortal had saved my life, or my standings inside the tournament. So I
So
move
who's
on to the
dueling next?
semifinals. The next duel after Jesper and Dgamer is Reaper and Alexander. So we'll be back next time for
To
duel
see.
number 2.
Thus.